Hi, boys and girls. My name is Miss Cindy, and I'm going to be doing story time. And then at the end of story time, if your mom or an adult could go in and make a comment and maybe perhaps leave how many was watching the video, it would help us so much and we would really appreciate it. And starting in January 2021, if your mom or your dad will be sure to stop by the library each month and pick up a literacy building calendar, that would be so much fun for you, and it'll be filled with colorful skill building activities, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And be sure to stay safe. Good morning, boys and girls, and how are you today? Our first story that we're going to read today is called Girl and Gorilla Out and About, written by Rick Walton, illustrated by Joe Berger, and being read with the permission of the publisher of HarperCollins. Okay. Girl and Gorilla are best friends. One day, Gorilla visits Girl. "You are upside down," says Gorilla. "You are upside down," says Girl. "Oh," says Gorilla. He turns right side up. He gives Girl a big gorilla hug. "Where shall we play?" says Girl. "On the moon," says Gorilla. "We never play on the moon." "The moon is too far," says Girl. "How about the park?" "Is the park far?" Gorilla asks. "Not as far as the moon," says Girl. "We can ride my bike." Girl and Gorilla climb onto Girl's bike, and off they go. But what do you think happens? Let's see. "Oh no," says Gorilla. "How can we get to the park? How can we play?" "We can," Girl begins. "I know," says Gorilla. "We can hopscotch to the park." Girl and Gorilla play hopscotch. Hop, 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 hop. Gorilla is hopping to the park. Then hop, 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 hop. Oh no, he's hopping away from the park. "We will never get to play," says Gorilla. "We can," Girl starts. "Jump rope. We can jump rope to the park." "We don't have a rope," says Girl. "We could use my tail," says Gorilla. "You don't have a tail," says Girl. "But we can wish we are there," says Gorilla. "Close your eyes." Girl and Gorilla close their eyes. Close your eyes. They wish. They open their eyes. Open your eyes. "We're at the park," says Gorilla. "No," says Girl. "We will never get to play," cries Gorilla. "We will," says Girl. "Let's walk and think." Girl takes Gorilla's hand. They walk and think, and they think and walk. "We could ride an elephant," says Gorilla. "We don't have an elephant," says Girl. "Oh dear," says Gorilla. Girl and Gorilla walk and think and walk. "I know," says Gorilla. "We can be kites and fly to the park." "We don't have any string," says Girl. We could use my tail, says Gorilla. You don't have a tail, says Girl. Girl and Gorilla walk and think and walk. Finally, Gorilla says, we will never get there. You mean there, says Girl. The park, says Gorilla. I think he's pretty happy they made it to the park. Girl and Gorilla play in the park. They hopscotch. They jump rope. They make wishes. And ride elephants. And fly kites. And then it is time to go home. Is home far? Gorilla asked. Not as far as the moon, says Girl. And Girl takes Gorilla's hand and they began to walk. I could spin my tail like a helicopter and we could fly home. You don't have a tail. And that's the end of our first story. Wasn't it good? Before we read another book, let's do some of the things that friends do. Remember what they did in the book? They did hopscotch. You ready to do some hopscotch? That's right. All right, let's do some. Wasn't that fun? What else did they do in the book? Remember? Maybe some jump roping? You ready to do some jump roping? Okay, let's do some pretend jump roping. That's tiring, isn't it? What else did they do? You remember? They made wishes. Let's close our eyes and make a wish. You ready? Close your eyes. Make a wish. Open your eyes. Don't tell nobody what you wish for now. And let's go ahead and read another book. I'm ready for a second story. How about you? Can you guess what our theme is today? It's friends. And our second book is called Friends by Iko Igami. Being read with permission of publisher Albert Whitman and Company. Okay, let's see if we can find the first page here. One day, a new student came. She was different and alone. It's kind of sad, isn't it? She wanted someone who could be a friend, someone to eat with. One day, someone came to visit. Can you guess who it was? Let's find out. And stayed to eat and play. It looks like a squirrel. Another friend came. This one looks like a bunny rabbit. More friends came. I think that's a raccoon. One day, let's see what happens. They all stayed to play. I think all the other kids came. Then a new student came. He was different. I think he is a little bit different. But he stayed too. And they all played. Isn't that cool? She made all kinds of friends. friends at the end there. Wasn't that nice?
Well, I hope you enjoyed our stories today. And don't forget again to go into our comments and make a comment because it really, really helps us. And don't forget, stay safe and mask up.